Hello and welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin brought to you by packagingnews.com.au, the media hub for Australia's packaging industry. I'm Lindy Hewson and I'm standing here at Circular Quay to bring you this week's top stories. The backdrop behind me tells a story in itself. Coronavirus has rapidly reduced the number of people that are out and about. It's affecting our communities and our business operations. The top stories this week on PKN have been mostly around event cancellations. It started over the weekend with big packaging trade show Interpack declaring that it will be postponed to February 2021. Hot on its heels was Drupa, the big printing trade show, which will now move to April next year. And then on the local front, we had foodpro announcing just yesterday that it too will move to next year. A date has not yet been set, but it will still take place in Melbourne as previously at the Melbourne Exhibition and Convention Centre. That means if we look at next year, the first half of next year, that we will be having a number of trade shows in quick succession. So it will be a bumper year in that sense, all things being equal. AusPack is lined up for May next year. It's already 50% sold. And foodpro, which date has not yet been set, will probably take place in some months after that. But we have ProPack Asia set for June next year. We'll have Interpack in March. We'll have Drupa in April. We have a Nuga Food Tech. So you're getting the picture. A lot of trade shows in a short period of time, but hopefully business will be back on track and booming by then. One of the other cancellations that has bearing on our industry that was announced this week, of course, is the Australasian Packaging Conference that was due to take place in 2 weeks' time. It will be postponed to later in the year, a date not yet set, but we hope to have that for you in the next 2 weeks. Affecting also our Women in Packaging event, which was due to take place as well at that time. And importantly, the Packaging Innovation and Design Awards that were due to be announced at the gala banquet during that time won't be announced in the usual way, but PKN will be bringing you the top stories and the news of the finalists pretty soon, so watch this space. In other news, the government is taking steps, of course, to alleviate the pressure on business, and one of the steps that they have taken is to give the 150,000 write-down on assets for manufacturers who are looking to purchase new equipment. You do need to do it by June though, and you do need to, it has to be new to your business. It doesn't have to actually be new equipment. So that's really good news if you can take advantage of that. And there are a number of machinery suppliers who have got machinery that's ready for you. PKN, of course, will continue to try to keep the show on the road, which we will be doing by bringing you bulletins up to date and also news of packaging innovation as it rolls out. There are two big stories that I'd like to tell you about today. One is that Pact Group, in one of its manufacturing divisions in Sydney, will be switching around its production lines to produce hand sanitizer. Of course, we know this is in high demand now. It should be up and running by mid-April, the company says, and it will be producing 2 million units at that time. All the packaging will be coming from local Pact Group companies. They'll be manufacturing that packaging. And other news, sustainability, of course, still a focus and should be, even notwithstanding the coronavirus activities. And BioPak has, in collaboration with fresh produce producer Costa and also KM Packaging, who produced the film for this, the lidded film for this packaging, or sealed pack rather, on one of their machines, has brought to market a fresh produce tray that replaces a PET tray. They've done it for Woolworths fresh produce, tomatoes in particular, as the first cab off the rank, as so to speak. And this is really good news because this tray is made from sugarcane-based pulp, and it is both compostable or recyclable, depending on what you can do in your home. So keep tuned for more positive stories like this on our website, packagingnews.com.au. And that's it from me for this week. Lindy Hewson signing off. In the meantime, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and see you next week.